Well, good morning. This is a little bit of a later broadcast than usual for our weekly uh, market update brought to you by FiberMax and Stoneville Seed. I'm Pat McClatchy, exports. Let's take a look at those right now. We've got the cotton. We've had 3 weeks in a row now where China has chosen to roll cotton from old crop to new crop, and that has been the reason we've got a lighter number because of a cancellation China did. Net sales of 21,800. You've got Bangladesh taking 26,400, Vietnam taking 20,500, Pakistan taking 15,700, but China canceled 85,900, immediately replaced them in new crop. Net sales there of 91,100, and very broad-based demand as you look further out. I think this is a political message being sent from China concerning our markets. I think has had people nervous. But the good news is exports, even with these exports, the market seems to be adjusting itself to the reality of we're having crop problems. Right now we've got cotton showing up 162 in December at 78.43. The high is 78.88, so a sharply higher market. The bean number was a good number, 1,521,200 metric tons. Mexico took 730,400, so it looks like our trade agreement is sort of kicking in there. Germany took 135,800 metric tons. Argentina took 96,000 metric tons of soybeans, and the soybean market is up right now 4 3/4 at 863. That was the last trade. When the number came out, beans were up 4. I didn't mention this. Cotton was up 89 just before the report came out. It got another 100-point rally on top of it. Corn, net sales of 1,431,000 metric tons. Mexico took 527,400. Canada took 199,200. Peru took 184,900. Corn was unchanged before the report, and right now the corn market is up 1/4. Wheat net sales, not bad, 435,300 metric tons, down 34% from the previous week. Brazil took 90,000 metric tons. Saudi Arabia took 65,000 metric tons. Nigeria took 55,500 metric tons. Wheat was up 3 before the report. It's about at the same level right now. So let's just make a few comments. Yesterday was a big day. Crop report came out. It surprised people in grain. Not as big a crops as they had thought, and the market jumped off the lows that it had seen. And the general feeling is that we might have already seen the lows now in the grains. So looking at the possibility of sell-offs that come from time to time, being met with buying under the market as people pick bottoms. It's the seasonal time of the year in recent weeks when the lows come in. Cotton in new crop is well below the cost of production. It's going to be critical that market rallies into planting time to be able to get adequate acres. What about cotton? Well, the cotton report came out yesterday. The U.S. numbers showed an increase in production, but the world numbers showed a decrease in beginning stocks. It was an adjustment of the Indian crop, and so that dropped the ending stocks worldwide about 3 million. So that was considered positive, and it surprised people, and the market jumped off of that. So we don't know whether we're seeing a delayed reaction right now in cotton. The market seemed to ignore the damage that could be widespread in Georgia, the Georgia crop. You're hearing different things about how much is lost, anywhere from 600,000 bales to as much as 1 million bales of cotton lost. And even with slow demand generated by this political atmosphere we're in, the trade difficulties, losing that amount of cotton has got to have some kind of an effect on this market. So right now, let's look at it one last time, up 170 at 78.51 in December cotton. Beans up 5, corn up 1/4, wheat up 2 3/4. That's it for today. Thanks for being with us for this edition of the Ag Market Network Weekly Update, and it's brought to you by FiberMax and Stoneville Seed. Thanks.